Tonight. Thanks for coming, everybody. One correction, it's Fourth and Long is the book that's back there. That's John's most recent book, and it's a very interesting story that he tells. He's embedded with four different programs in the Big Ten: Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, and Northwestern, and it's their perspective on the Big Ten college football. So there is some books back there. If you buy one, the whole amount's going to go to the scholarship fund. And as a follow-up to the remarks that Teresa made, I wanted to read a little note that was sent to me from a young lady who recently graduated from Michigan and was a recipient of a scholarship from the University of Grand Rapids. So I'll just go with that. I knew from my first campus tour that the University of Michigan was where I belonged. The lush greenery of the Diag, the livelihood of the small city, and the academic opportunities were everything that I wanted in college. I knew that the price was high, but with a 17-year-old's confidence, I was certain that if other students could manage it, then so could I. I arrived on campus my freshman year and quickly realized that the burden of financing my own education was not a load that many of my peers carried in Ann Arbor. Each semester, nearly every penny earned from my campus job was emptied from my bank account, working alongside my loans and my grants and scholarships to just barely cover my tuition and housing. My job on campus theaters kept me busy during weekend evenings, and though I made good friends and went out with them when I could, my lack of funds and the time spent at my job prevented me from having a real rich extracurricular life. I moved through my first 2 years of college acknowledging this burden, but confident that I could continue in this way until graduation. Unfortunately, during my junior year, the rose-colored glasses were forced off. The money left after each tuition payment was shrinking, and the death in my family really shook my confidence and left me uncertain of my future. I had to begin fighting for more financial aid and applying to any scholarship I could find, hoping I could pull myself through to graduation. It was in this uncertain time that I received the Julia Conger Scholarship from the University of Michigan Club of Grand Rapids. The financial help given to me by the generous donors and organizers of the U of M Club helped carry me through to my graduation. Despite the struggles to finance my education, I never regretted the path that I chose. I took classes from experts and pioneers in fields of psychology and linguistics. I volunteered at Mott Children's Hospital, taking the first step of my career path to becoming a child life specialist. I'm now embarking on the journey to obtain my master's degree in child life at Wheelock College. How about that? I'm so thankful that the U of M Club of Grand Rapids supported me in a time of need and allowed me to build my future accomplishments on a foundation of maize and blue. And she graduated in 2013. That was Michelle Morgan. And I happen to know Michelle, and so the Scholarship Fund does hold a special meaning to me. And so I would like to thank the Downtown Market, who gave us a nice price break on this room tonight, as well as Schuler's, who donated 20% of the book proceeds to the Scholarship Fund for their help also. So accolades to them. So, okay. Introduce tonight's guest, huh? You're not here to listen to me. In case you haven't heard of this guy, which is unlikely, John U. Bacon is a best-selling author, an award-winning speaker, college lecturer, an historian, and a frequent guest on television shows like ESPN, Big Ten Network, and HBO. Mr. Bacon earned an honors degree in history, which he refers to as a degree in pre-unemployment. And he got that from the University of Michigan in 1986. So he pointed out quickly that I got him by a few years here. And then he also got a master's of education in 1994. John has authored or co-authored 8 books on sports and business, including Walgreens, America's Corner Store in 2004, Cirque du Soleil, The Spark in 2006, Bo's Lasting Lessons, the legendary coach tells the timeless fundamentals of leadership, which hit the New York Times and Wall Street Journal's business bestsellers list. In 2008, Mr. Bacon was granted unrestricted access to Michigan's football program, from the meals, to the meetings, the practices, to the games, the sidelines, the locker rooms. Nothing and nobody were off limits. And from that perspective, he produced 3 and Out, Rich Rodriguez, and the Michigan Wolverines in the crucible of college football. That book tells the story of how college football's most influential coach took over the nation's most successful program, only to produce 3 of the worst seasons in the histories of both Rich Rodriguez and the University of Michigan. How about that? So last year, John kept writing and produced another New York Times bestseller, Fourth and Long, The Fight for the Soul of College Football. And it's a great read, and I already sort of told you a little bit about that. John also delivers speeches on themes in his books, including leadership and creativity, diversity to corporations, universities, civic groups, etc. And recently won an award as Speaker of the Year for the Michigan chapter of the Meeting Planners International. So the list of accolades goes on and on. I could bore you anymore. I'm really just itching to hear what he has to say about this new book. So it's called End Zone: The Rise, Fall, and Return of Michigan Football. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome good friend Johnny Bacon.